lemon, lime, soda skies, lucky like a four-leaf clover, strawberry, slice of life, singing with a sip of nectar, sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain, sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, take a flight, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Flying high, take the dive, blue waves across the ocean, honey straight from the hive, live it up and go with the motion, sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain, sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, take a flight, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Springtime with you, summer with me, flowers in fields and little yellow bees. Watch as the time passes in a haze. Sweet honey nights and golden honey days. 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day, sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day.
Set the phases to run. What's got you distraught? It's negative.
Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's having a nice day. We're gonna be playing Genshin today. Hopefully no crashes or screen fuck ups or anything, because for the past like 2-3 times that I've tried streaming Genshin, it doesn't work out. So hopefully it fixes itself, but if not, we're gonna have to switch games. But hopefully it's fine. Hopefully. Let me make sure that the thing is loaded. Okay. Wah. I put the volume down so that I could make sure all the audio is fine. Maybe 2's enough. I'll be honest, I don't really remember the audio level that I put it in. I think it was 2. Saddest little baby in the room. Anyways, I think I finished Sumeru, I think, maybe? Possibly. I think I'm in the Archon quest that's in between Sumeru and Fontaine. So that's nice. So oh no. Oh no, it started. Why does it not like Genshin? Well, we're gonna try our best to keep on going until it fucking breaks my computer, I guess. Oh no, not again. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know what's happening with Genshin. I mean, the best thing to do now is just to stop playing Genshin. It's still gonna keep on happening since I already have it open. I'm just kind of confused because, like, is it because of the graphics? Wait, what did it say? After the game has restarted. Okay. Baba. Let's see if it's just the graphics that just like fuck with Genshin and OBS. I don't get it. I'll put it on low, even though my computer could handle streaming and Genshin on default graphics. I kind of just need to figure this out while streaming because there's no way to stress test it. Like, I have, whenever I'm playing Genshin by myself, I have OBS open with everything that I normally have open when streaming, and it's fine. Everything is fine. There's no reason why it needs to be like this. But just in case, for some reason, it's because of my graphics settings, then I'll turn it down. Maybe that will cause it to be fine. Low. Okay. It's on low now. Maybe? I mean, Sumeru, well, this part, the in-between point where Sumeru and Liwei connect, sometimes just fucks up and is very annoying because it's laggy. Well, we'll see if turning down the graphics helped.
Settle down.
I also built Neuvillette and Beto. I haven't maxed out their level. I built Neuvillette. So hopefully he good. Oh. And Beto too. So hopefully they're better to use. Oh no, it's still going. It's still going. I don't know if now it's better since it's on low. I mean, now that OBS has fucked up, I probably have to restart my computer, but it's like baroque.
Bow your head.
Eyes on me!
Well, I did it once. Let's hope it doesn't do it again. But I am a little bit sick of not being able to not play Genshin on stream.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilly Churl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it was neither illusion.
I'll be honest, I really do not give a shit what you're saying.
Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again. Could he really have been?
Mate, like, you're just gaslighting yourself. Like, I know of a solution to stream Genshin without a hitch, but that would require me to download it on my PlayStation just so that I stream it from my computer, capturing my PlayStation, and then boom, there's no problem with device issues if it's not even running on the same device.
Oh, no,
But
no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No.
I'm kind of used to
it
playing
can't
on
have been
keyboard
that.
and
There's-
mouse, so I don't
there's
know
no
how that's
sign
gonna
of a
work.
break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
They will fucking kill him.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no.
Did he take off the mask?
The mirror, it's broken.
What does the broken mirror
He
mean?
must have taken his mask off. And if he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
The mirror was broken though. The mirror was broken, man. You don't gotta be pissy about
It's his
it.
scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Ah, fuck, I'm cold. I'll put my sweater on, but I don't want to get up.
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
I'm sorry, dude, but I think you just have to give up, man. You're like,
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey, who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't.
I said, have you seen?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Curry Bear!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Shit.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over it?
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really?
I like how
every last
this is a very
village
serious scene. I just have fucking banging music in the background.
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks.
Nah. He almost murdered the guy's son. I don't think we need to say goodbye. Also, where are we going? It's just pointed us over here. What the fuck? Uh-huh. Are you gonna... Oh, there he is. Oh. Is he contemplating? Sup, sonny boy?
Curry Bear! Curry Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Curry Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Curry Bear? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Come, Curry Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here.
Oh no. Oh, animation.
Papa,
Curry Bear,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Curry Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all.
I'm like not attached to
It's
any
all
of these
too
characters.
much. Papa!
Is it bad that I don't give a shit about this dude? Or his son?
I see. Finally.
Is he still a Hurley troll? Oh no.
Ah, traveler, you're awake. Fine. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Albury.
Oh. Wait. Was yours your Kaya's ancestor?
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable.
Maybe.
The power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner, it was one and the same.
Mate, what the fuck are you talking about?
At long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
What happened to your son,
That
buddy?
is no business of yours.
You fucking die?
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner.
What do you
Caribert did not
mean?
deserve his fate, but now
You're talking nonsense.
he born into abject sorrow.
You can't kill fire with more
Now
fire.
come the loom of fate.
Very happy music to go with this scene. Right. About this being from the abyss. This is a sinister and dangerous.
Sinister. Oh, I never
Dangerous.
imagined that you, of all
Dangerous
people, would deny
abyss.
the abyss. How ridiculous. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension.
Wait, so I'm the abyss?
And the one who controls the abyss can control everything.
What the fuck?
We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But
What is
did
he
you
on
bring
about?
us in, oh, Prince of Conria?
Oh so is our brother the Prince of Conria and we are the Princess of Conria? Is that the whole plot? Is that the plot?
What did he just call me?
Or am I the prince? I'm fucking confused. Wait, am I Aether? Oh, I'm Aether. Okay.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
The fuck? Wait, so did we just like switch bodies or something? The fuck? Wait, oh wait, no. So we're...
Oh, thank goodness you're awake.
Is it like we went to the past because Aether also traveled the same exact route with Dainsleif back when Conria was still active, I guess? Me so confused.
Hyman was worried sick. Traveler? Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since.
Oh no.
Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again.
Wow.
Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
Story time.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still,
Yo.
as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
It was not a happy memory.
Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
There's something
What
I
is
need to
it?
check. Need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with any?
You mean here? Well, let's start
This is gonna be the mushrooms, man. The shrooms.
You got it, Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
a male and female skeleton
Oh,
buried together.
shit. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be the mushrooms.
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk but what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? Unless Clotar Albery finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Probably by committing self-harm? Maybe?
This all raises far too
Or
many
poison.
questions. I need time to think.
Like Romeo and
to search
Juliet.
my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
The voice. The voice is in my
Suspicions
head.
as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you.
The voices.
That he saw the traveler. How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some.
There goes Dane. What is it?
I missed you. My emergency food. I missed you, emergency food. What would I do without you, emergency food? Yippee, I completed it. Yay. Give me more. Oh my god, it's time to go to Fontaine. Oh my god. Fontaine, yippee! Fontaine. Bow, bow, bow. I might want to do the interlude chapters, maybe. It's time to go to Fontaine, it seems. The next phase of your journey is about to begin. I guess I go over there? Bow, bow, bow. So far, everything on OBS seems fine. So hopefully, nothing goes bad.
Good old caravan rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her. So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with. Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next?
Into the thick of it. Doo-doo.
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
And you're a magnet for food.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop, Fontaine.
Ah, look who it is. Running into
The,
you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway? Huh? You can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for
There's
too long in one
somebody
place.
hearing.
Bumping
There's
into
somebody
you like this has
listening.
become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't
Some
handle.
waterways? There's literally no waterways. It's literally just one pond. One big, huge ocean.
So, when are you leaving?
We'll leave as soon as we finish. A few more preparations. Journey should be spontaneous.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried.
What the fuck are you listening to, man? Who do you be?
I see.
You little shit?
Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
She'll know from dreams.
Then there's no need to bother her in the...
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon.
Take care.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Let's go to the water place. Time to become wet. Time to be absolutely moist. Oh wow, it teleports me right to Fontaine. I mean, I've already explored most of it. This shit is available to you from the start. You just can't do the quests. I guess I'll just come up here. Wait, can I just jump off? That'll make my life so much easier. Yay! Here I go. Here comes the traveler. And their emergency food. Womp.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine.
Oh.
Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Time to go look for the Hydro Archon.
What do you think?
No? Yeah.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Also to find the truth.
The more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
Yep, Farina's unique.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Let's go.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person. Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Whoa. Lynette.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
It's because it's entertainment for them, Paimon.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? In what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases.
Bruh.
As for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette,
Oh my god, it's Nouvelle.
as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice mécaniste d'analyse cardinal. Judgment device created by the Archon. This is the nation of justice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too?
No, Paimon, you need to say the whole
We
name.
should check it out if we get the chance.
The whole name, Paimon. You gotta full name it.
Wait, I almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on what...
Bruh.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an
Butter.
interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Oculus.
That's right.
I wanna go get it.
After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
You could definitely get enough of one person eventually.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets it now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House, but who knows how long making an appointment? Hey! What are you looking over there for?
That the girl standing over there by herself.
What's the matter? She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
I will immediately turn her into more water. I have spoilers, man. I just have straight up spoilers. Yo, you didn't want to be face to face with Nouvellette? Here you go. How do you feel now, buddy? How do you feel now?
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh?
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Damn.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
I'm on his food.
We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
There's hardly anything left for me to say with you around Paimon.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, Linny is also emergency food?
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro-Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
You do talk a lot. I hate that they're faster than walking, but they're slower than running. Oh no, my screen!
You
Wee
said you were
woo.
going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh. Who are you? Oh. The Hydro Archon. Yo.
So, she's the Hydro Archon?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
What the fuck? How does she know that we're here?
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations.
Oh.
But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold
cocky.
my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Thosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
That dude was just gaining fucking information about her when we were talking to Dia.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps...
Is she...
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not...
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is good.
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Cool.
I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
not afraid. Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Yeah, we're not afraid, man.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
Chlorine sounds like chlorine. Is her name Chlorine?
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Whoa, all right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
No, we haven't done anything.
We have reason to put you on trial. According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's Our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Yeah, because she made them up.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro...
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy.
Ah, great magician Linny.
All her food now.
My beloved.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Huh?
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
Oh, he connected my hand with
There.
Paimon.
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler...
Huh? You call that magic?
I thought it was...
Huh? I'm not sure what to...
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be...
Performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against... But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward
What
to
the
seeing
hell,
your
man?
upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
So we're not gonna meet her? Like, we're not gonna talk? Sit down, have some tea, coffee? I don't know. I mean, I don't like coffee or tea. But maybe the traveler does. I don't know, man.
Just like that! She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just—
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
A little
She can be a
annoying.
bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
He literally looks like a magician. What do you mean?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my
Oh
performance?
no, my screen.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. In that case, why don't... Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Pockets. Buckets. Magic pockets.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine.
Really?
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here
First
in Fontaine,
Hydro Archon?
evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
So there was a first one. So Farina's not the first Hydro Archon.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
I would love to have a huge pocket that is like so big that it just fucking expands, and then like after it expands fully, like after you've completely expanded it as much as it could go and like put a shit ton of stuff in it, then you press like a little button on the side and then it just like turns into like a little fucking cube, and then like you you take it to wherever you're moving or whatever, and then you throw the cube on the floor like a Pokeball. You press the button, it takes a couple seconds, you throw it on the floor, and then boom, you're moved. That'd be sick.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day. But
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Okay. Ah. Let's give this shit to the peoples. I keep on pressing the wrong button. That is the bulletin board. That is not... That's still the bulletin board. No, I don't want to continue reading. There you go. Take the pocket.
That everyone's been
Take the pocket. Take the pocket.
A magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when...
Magic pocket. Pocket, 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 pocket. Magic pockets.
what? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't...
All right.
Boom. Yee. Yo, you want a pocket? I got a pocket full of sunshine.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long... Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that... if I start moving...
Yeah, it makes sense. If she starts moving, then she will be giving up on life. And it's like, now I'm in. Life. Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Because I was only planning on streaming for like an hour-ish, and it's already been an hour. So, anyways, I wasn't planning on like going into Fontaine. Like, I was planning on finishing the Sumeru Archon quest, which I thought was gonna be slightly longer. And then like maybe start a little bit of Fontaine, which I did. So we're gonna end it here. Ba-bum-bum. Let me... close Genshin. Because I just, like... Okay, I'm not gonna, like... I also want to end stream specifically because I don't want my computer to crash again. Because it's still doing, like, the black screen thing. It's just occasionally it's going away. And occasionally it's not. So I'm just kind of hoping that it's not crashing, which it hasn't. But I'm just preventing more crashes. Because we played for a bit. And it's okay. I also don't want my computer to die. But we did a good, we made good progress on stuff. We finished Sumeru's stuff, and we started a bit of Fontaine, and we got to see Farina, which is cool. Let me see if I could rate anybody. Is anybody alive? No. Okay. Well, I guess I'll leave you with the rest of the song. Let's get a good song. Let's get a good shit. Let's get good shit up in here. I will see you in the next stream.